Ryan Steinecker with Ashley Brown of the Rich Rebels. Coach, last week wrapped up the regular season. Tough loss at Altamont. Let's retouch on that game. How'd you feel like you played?
I thought we started way slow again and got down, and then the rest of the game we're just fighting our way back. We finally get ahead in the second half, and then they changed the momentum with a big long run, and that's kind of been what's happened to us all season long, and it happened to us again on Wednesday night.
The running backs the last couple of weeks have had a lot of success against you guys. What are they doing specifically that's opening up those big holes?
They're running through the C gap, which they're kicking our end out and then kicking our backers down, and we're just not getting off blocks and making plays, and we're very passive stepping towards the line of scrimmage, and so once they get through there, they're able to cut either direction, and we're just not being aggressive enough, attacking the line of scrimmage with our backers.
You expect Milford to see that and adjust what they do, or you expect them to do the same thing that they did last time and beat you?
I think Milford's going to do what they do, and they're going to throw the football, and and then they run the read option where the kid, when they do hand it off to him, he can choose basically where he goes. So, I think we're going to see more passing just because that's what they like to do and they're good at it.
You held them fairly well in check when you played at you'll be at their place again this week, but defensively, will you have pretty much the same game plan as last time?
We'll change depending on whether or not Nick can play. We'll have to change a few things just because we won't have him, and then we'll have Jordan back, who we didn't have when we played at Milford. So, there's a couple things we can do differently as far as putting kids in different spots, and hopefully it'll help us. But, we definitely got to put pressure on the quarterback and make sure that he can't stand back there all day and, choose where he wants to throw it. And then we got to do a good job, defending the pass.
How big of a surprise, or maybe I should ask, seeing Milford beat Parowan the way they did, what are your thoughts on that?
They're both very good teams. I thought Parowan would, be able to run the football better than they did. But, Milford's a big play team, and it looks from the score that they had plenty of big plays. And, if Milford can do that, they're hard to beat, and it shows in that score with Parowan.
You need to cut down a couple of their big plays, obviously, to beat them. Offensively, though, did you feel like you played pretty well at their place?
At times we did. It was the same thing. We got down early. We had a chance to score on the 1 yard line. We didn't get the ball in right before half. So, there were some things that we did, that definitely hurt Milford that I'm sure that they'll try to work on to stop us in doing those things. So we got to make sure that we can, if it'd be nice if we could run the option a little bit to help us with that. But, we'll just have to see what they do as far as adjusting to what we did to them the first time.
If you have an answer to this, you might be the coach of the century. But after struggling through the regular season, how do you turn things around starting the playoffs, a new season this week?
Kids have just got to understand that what's already happened to us, there's nothing we can do. But they all start equal now. Everybody has the same opportunity to, to win 3 games and win a state championship. And hopefully our kids are excited, and hopefully they are willing to play hard, for 4 quarters, and maybe we'll play the best football we have all year.
If you look back at all your games this season, there were a couple that look like blowouts, but you were in every single one. And if a few plays go the other way, if the football bounces your way, you might be 5-4 or 6-3. Is that encouraging to consider that?
Yeah, but it's also frustrating because it's happened to us time and time again. If it happened once or twice, and then you fixed what happened to you, you'd feel a lot better about it. But, these kids have been in every game, and a couple of things here and there, if they were a little different, our record would be much different. But, like I said, that they can't worry about what's already happened to them. They just got to go on, and we got to make sure that we get ready for Milford.
We know you matched up better with Milford than you did against Parowan. Is that a positive for the guys?
Oh, yeah, and I'm sure they have more confidence against Milford, just knowing that they played right with them. And, Milford gets a couple big plays that if we stop them this time, maybe we're right there with them. And, and Parowan pretty much ran us over, so you'd think they'd have more confidence in playing Milford.
Ashley Brown of the Rich Rebels, thanks a lot for your time, Coach. Good luck this weekend. Hopefully it's not the last game of the year.
Thank you.